Good morning. Welcome back to Journey with Mike and Penny. How many of you guys out there are thinking about putting lithium batteries in your camper? We have one lead acid deep cycle battery, like most, right on the tongue of our camper. But our battery is really 5 years old, believe it or not. I can't believe it's even lasted this long. So over the most recent Amazon days, they were having pretty good sales on lithium. So I've got me two on the way, actually. Saved about $120 a piece, I believe. So then I had to start doing research. Would my converter charge lithium batteries to their fullest level? Okay, that's a big question. I went and found my converter in my camper and got the model number. I took a couple pictures. I think it's a pretty standard converter. It does not charge lithium batteries to their fullest. It is my understanding that these converters that are in these campers will charge a lithium battery, but it's only up to like 80%, and that's not good for the lithium battery itself. So right through this hole right here is my converter. It's under the fridge, behind the electric panel, but I'm going to try to do everything through this hole, because if I'm going to put lithium, I want to get their full advantage. I have two 100 amp hour, I think it's pronounced LiPro lithium batteries on the way. But I did some research and I found a converter that I'm going to put in today with you guys. This is the Rec Pro 9879-55C4. It charges all batteries, basically. It knows the difference between lithium and lead acid. So, follow along. Hope you enjoy. Maybe we'll learn something together, because how I'm going to do it this shape right here, they sell such things called trailer tongue boxes. And I'm not sure, I'm waiting for my batteries to get here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to bolt it or weld it onto this angle iron, or maybe even weld it right on top of my frame. I want to get the biggest box that I can handle. So if I do want to put more batteries in there in the future, that will work. So this box is going to go away. The power cables that's coming in from the camper will just connect to my two batteries. I'm wiring them together, so I'll still have 12 volts, but I'll have 200 amp hours of batteries. So let's have some fun and learn some stuff. Okay, I'm back. These converters are really simple. They have these lugs right here where your positive negative goes in. It's fused, and then it just plugs in on the other end. Show you real quick. I told you it was in this hole. Now hey, right there's my converter, right there. It's not a very big hole, but I think they'll both go in and out of there. Is it going to be fun working on it back there? Probably not. But I'll show you a little bit that I can. Hey, by the way, all the electric, battery, and AC is going to be turned off. So no worries about getting shocked. And I'm learning here. If I do something wrong, put it down in the comments so I can learn also. But I plan on putting in an inverter in my front compartment off of these batteries. I'll show you that video or when I get ready to do it. But let's turn the power off and get started. Just to show you real quickly, here's the leads coming from our battery into the camper. And I'll connect them to the lithium batteries when I get them. As you can see, getting back in here is going to be a challenge. But I have time. Okay, as you can tell, the converter is out. You know, one of the hardest parts, of course I'm reaching through a 6x10 hole, is the screws on the back. Thank goodness they made them slotted, so I just had to loosen them. And not knowing what those were, whether they were Allen heads or Phillips, and this one ended up being Allen head. So now I can try to start getting the new converter in. Okay, here we are, the new converter. I have to get the ground on. There we go. That white loose wire, there's a ground bus bar right back in there. Have to get that on. Screw it to the floor. Plug it in. Alrighty, boys and girls. There it is. The new converter. Got it screwed down to the floor. Believe me, those screws on the other side was pretty tough. I actually taped a screw on the end of the screwdriver, leaned in there, and was able to get it started on the other side so it's nice and solid to the floor. The positive in the ground wire is on, good and tight, and it just plugs into the back of your distribution box. I am not on shore power, and you can see that the top lights are on, so it is working. So anxious to get my lithium batteries and get them installed. But right now, as soon as I plug into shore power, it will be charging our lead acid battery. So, you know what, that wasn't too bad. I don't know, I bet I don't even have an hour putting that in. And the worst part about it is that little tiny hole. But hey, Mike from Those Who Glamp Together, another nice YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. Working all those long hours and years in repair at Honda gives you good experience of when you cannot see what you're doing and you do stuff by feel. Oh, sorry, I'm back. I wanted to show you. Can you see the little green light in there? Now I am plugged to shore power and it is charging my battery. So all is well. Thanks for watching, guys.